Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. First Congregational Church, United Church of Christ of Kittery, is a welcoming spiritual community, anchored in love and growing in faith. It is our mission to inspire spiritual growth, to nurture all families, and embrace the wider community. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you are welcome here. It's wonderful to see you all this morning, particularly today, which is our Sunday school kickoff Sunday. And we had a family here with children at the 8 o'clock service. They'll be back next week for Sunday school. So it's good to see families and children noticing it's Sunday school time. We'll be talking more about Sunday school later in the worship service. As you'll see on the bulletin, insert at the back, or on the back page of the bulletin, there's a lot happening in the life of this church. Just a correction on one of those first items. There will be a Bible study this Monday. We made a mistake in the bulletin. There will be Bible study this Monday. There won't be Bible study the following Monday. What's that, the 30th? The 30th?
So there's a swap.
There's swap.
Yes, this week, not next.
Yeah. And let's see, I think the first Monday in October, is that right? That's canceled?
That's canceled.
So two Mondays in a row there won't be, but there will be this tomorrow. And you join that through online. And that link is available from the church office. So the next two Sundays, just reminder, 9 o'clock worship services, just one service for the next two Sundays. Next Sunday, we have Reverend John Fiscus, the new Associate Conference Minister of the main conference, United Church of Christ, will be preaching for us here during the 9 o'clock service. That will be followed by a congregational conversation with Reverend Fiscus, who will be talking to us about the search process. Then on October 6th, Sunday the 6th, we'll have a 9 o'clock service. That will be followed by a congregational meeting, at which time we'll be taking some actions around the search process and moving ahead. We'll be hearing more about that next week when Valerie shares with us the warrant calling us to that congregational meeting. Today, following worship, there is a congregational conversation. First, we'll have coffee and goodies. Then a conversation that's going to look at the survey results of our ministerial priorities that 67 of you filled out. We'll be looking at those survey results and talking about what that says to us about how we can move ahead as a vital congregation. So you're all invited to that conversation today following worship. Next two Sundays, what time is worship? 9. See you then. Anything else to be shared for the good of the church life today? So if you take the 12 months of the year and figure out what month has the most birthdays in it, I'm wondering if it might be September. Because I know Donna, Rick, Chuck, Moran had birthdays this month, is that right? And a few others. Christine is today? Happy birthday. In the September group, Christine. Oh man, and you admit it, what, 40? A privilege. Other September birthdays.
My daughter, Charlene.
Charlene, Stella, Dale. Is it tomorrow?
No, the 28th.
The 28th. Rosa? On the 30th? Wow. I think we need a happy birthday song. Billy, are you able to lead us in the happy birthday song? Happy birthday I invite our deacon for today to come forward and lead us in the call to worship. The call to worship, there are a left-hand side, this is the left-hand side, a right-hand side, this is the right-hand side. Charlotte, thank you for leading us.
Please join me in the call to worship. Heaven's light forever shines, earth's shadows fly. Life, like a dome of many-colored glass, stains the white radiance of eternity.
What is green? Green is the kind tree showing its color in all seasons. Giving hope, all around unscared. What is red? What is yellow? What is blue? What is orange? What is white? An apple is red. The sun is yellow. The sky is blue. Orange is orange. A cloud is white. And the earth is brown.
And if I asked you, could you tell me, what color is love?
Love is pink. Love is blue. Love is purple. Love is intense.
Love is pink and purple and people.
And
Joy and laughter and singing, and most of all, love is you. Please pass the peace with each other.
Peace of God be with you. Good morning, Harry. Good to see you. Good morning, Sally.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part.
Good morning, Milton.
You were future.
So I invite you to open up to page 31 for our opening hymn, All Things Bright and Beautiful. And as you're inspired to sing, I also should remind you that next Sunday the choir starts. And is there going to be choir rehearsal on Thursday, Billy?
Yes.
So if you'd like to come and join the choir Thursday at
6:30.
6:30 p.m., let's stand and sing All Things Bright and Beautiful. Be seated. My gospel lesson from the lectionary for this week is from Mark chapter 9, verses 30 through 37. I'll be reading from the Message version. Leaving there, Jesus and the disciples went through Galilee. Jesus didn't want anyone to know their whereabouts, for he wanted to teach his disciples. Jesus told them, "The Son of Man is about to be betrayed to some people who want nothing to do with God. They will murder him. 3 days after his murder, he will rise alive." They didn't know what he was talking about, but were afraid to ask him about it. They came to Capernaum. When he was safe at home, Jesus asked them, "What were you discussing on the road?" The silence was deafening. They had been arguing with one another. Who among them was greatest? Jesus sat down and summoned the 12. "So you want first place? Then take the last place. Be the servant of all." Jesus put a child in the middle of the room. Then, cradling the little one in his arms, Jesus said, "Whoever embraces one of these children as I do, embraces me, and far more than me, God who sent me." Thanks be to God for this gospel of new life.
Thursday was a really good example. There was a potluck here at church, and we had some folks putting on the potluck, 4 folks doing that. We had, I don't know how many people that brought great food. Oh my God, the folks at this church can really cook. And then we had Brad sharing talents about cybersecurity. That's what happens in our church. We have people sharing their gifts. And that was a great example. Now we have a chance to share our gifts this morning. Money and time and talents we celebrate this time of offering.